it used to, that, it's, again, the morning theater simulated a funeral parlor, okay? So the guy that you saw in the casket used to be like right here. Now he's up there. But you could see the cross on the door there because they had to have that door blessed because of something not very nice back there. We're hoping that stayed there. Flash, sorry.
No.
But this is green, like only right here.
Hold on, so you
won't flash it.
You
Someone
don't
put
go
that
in
stops
there,
blinking,
right?
then you can take
Well,
another
that's where
picture.
the electrical
Yes.
stuff is too.
Oh, so this isn't a good space to check?
Well, it's good to like do your baseline, okay? These are real caskets, like that back there. That's a real casket.
This
I
is
think
green.
that- Okay, so green would
Right, and
mean.
it just turned yellow, like all just right here.
You gotta watch, cause see the right above you are a lot of power lines.
Oh.
So you might want to do your baseline and know.
What's
And
in the baseline when I hit it?
Well, you find where it like stays to, I would think.
like you point it there and it's green. If you point it up there by the wires, it should be like red. It should go to red or. So you move around. So if the colors flash, then you'll know it. Maybe I got too close to wires, or it could be it's picking up a different electromagnetic
Yeah,
field.
right here there's something yellow light, but dark.
In the back, Mr. Sweeney likes to be in the back there.
He's upstairs.
Is he?
How do you guys know he's upstairs?
We asked. He said, she asked if it was Mr. Sweeney and things went yes.
Excuse me.
Well,
Is there anyone down here? Make this go to red.
It is I, your husband.
No, Penny, stop.
alright. Ooh, let's go a little short.
What am I supposed to be looking for with this? You've got one too?
I just have my
Is this a brick
sewing
floor?
camcorder with a nice shot, but what yours will do is it'll be more intense.
There's orbs over there.
Well, you might see some reflections that might be orbs, but if it's like bright light, sometimes you might see it pulsating or moving in a direction that dust wouldn't move in.
Texture.
Okay. Then it could be that, make sure that it's not something on the front of the lens, but if you see it and it's moving like in its own way, not kind of just floating, okay, could be an orb, could be the, paranormal
Maybe.
anomaly.
And then we're noting that.
You want me to take some
Journal.
pictures?
Note it in your journal, yeah.
You can send it to me.
Okay.
It makes it even creepier. There's kind of water on the floor.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it?
Yep. I want to go to my bedroom later and see what's in there when I'm sleeping. Drew.
Let me see what you see through that camera.
I can see
Tony, what are
everybody.
you saying? Anything?
Nothing.
Now, are you switching it from,
I have no idea.
remember the buttons?
Yeah, it's hard.
Can I look?
Yeah, for sure.
You want to mess around with this?
With
the camera?
I'll take some pictures. Did you take any pictures?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna take like a flash. Oh, I gotta turn it on first. Flash.
You're supposed to say
After.
Oh. Flash.
Somehow we'll make these too much.
Ooh, there's something around her over there. You know what?
Ooh, that's
Reflection.
weird. I have a goosebumps.
There's a
I just said
crossing,
if there's anyone down here with us, make these cross and look at them.
and they are moving.
Yeah, and I'm
They're
not
crossing.
doing it.
Start to ask questions.
I did very
Are
quietly.
you a soldier?
Okay. If you're a soldier,
Wait, come take a picture of
make them separate.
Whoa.
And pay attention to smells, pay attention to touches.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on over here.
Felt like I was touching the bottom. Okay. If you're a soldier, make them cross.
Are you cold?
Oh my gosh.
How cool is that?
She said if you're a soldier, make them cross.
And
I
the
have the
crossings.
goosebumps so bad.
Take a picture of where she is.
Why do you think I love this so much?
That is crazy, man. If you're Union, separate. Are you Confederate?
Flash.
I didn't ask that right.
Oh, there's nothing.
If you're a Confederate, separate. You can ask.
Oh.
Did it do something?
Yeah, it's
It's hard to keep so still.
Soldiers that were in the house could have been from Georgia or
Look
Louisiana.
at, they're gonna separate. Look at that.
goodness gracious.
Holy crap! That's weird.
Is it really doing?
I swear
Yeah,
to God.
she- Now,
I swear, I'm
No, she's
really.
not doing that.
You want
did
to
you
try
die
it?
here in the house? Make them cross if
Okay.
you died here in the house.
If you died in the house, if you died in the house, cross. Holy
Lord, oh my
mother
gosh.
of God!
Look at that.
I swear to God.
Is there something up with
No.
that?
No.
Here, you do it. You'll.
do it
No,
so
no.
you know.
Flash. Don't look.
Let's see. Did you die of violent death? Make them cross if you did. Oh my gosh.
Well, we definitely did.
Holy!
Yeah, you
I
really
swear
did.
to God.
Sorry that you died of a violent death.
Might ask, if they were shot maybe in the neck or, someplace else, because you might be able to sort out who it is.
Were you? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
wait.
on.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you can ask. I'm like.
No, go
Okay.
ahead.
If you were shot in the neck, make them cross. If you were who was shot in the neck? W.
W.
If
I don't
you're-
want him here.
If you're W, make them separate. If you're W, make them separate. So he's not W. Who was there? Anyone else that you knew of?
There is a soldier, I believe, named George.
Are you the soldier named George? Oh, make them separate if you're the soldier named George.
Flash. That's not.
And what else to ask? And does anybody else ask questions?
I have no idea.
Anybody want to try it?
And maybe ask them if they were from Louisiana or Georgia.
Were you from Louisiana? Make them go apart further. Oh my goodness. So you're from Louisiana. Is that a yes? Make them cross if you're from Louisiana. Oh no, that's too much.
People have gotten responses asking, did you have a girlfriend, or did you have a pet? Did you have a dog? Did you have a horse?
Well, they crossed.
We're going.
Cross, so he is from Louisiana. My goodness gracious.
That's crazy crap.
Ask him how old, maybe.
Were you a teenager? Make them cross if you were a teenager.
If you're in your 20s, make them cross.
Okay, so he's definitely 20s.
Flash.
Well, I can't get the laser to come on, the night
Flash.
vision's on.
Flash. Let me see it. Take 3.
Did you have a wife? Make them separate. I have a funny question. Did you have a girlfriend? That's not funny.
No. He's like, sure.
Sure. Oh.
We all did back in those days.
When
honey.
you were 20, right?
Are you down here by yourself? Make them or make him cross if you're down here by yourself. Or not down here by yourself. I'm confusing him.
The best thing maybe to do is just separate them yourself and ask them to cross them for yes, and then you don't have to keep remembering what you...
Okay, starting over.
He's leaving.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here.
I don't know.
You don't know about what?
Anybody want to try these?
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
Oh, this keeps turning red over here, but then it'll
here.
go back right down, yeah. Like
Give it
4
goosebumps.
times already.
I don't know how these turned on and off. I can't
There we
remember.
go.
You wanna try 'em?
I'll try, but...
Alright, so you...
Well, actually, Cheryl, I was going to have you hold this
Okay.
and film him doing that, and I'm going to
Okay.
take some pictures with the
Oh,
camera that's in your
okay.
pocket.
Alright, we'll just hold.
Well, I'll have to set this down.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
just lean them a little.
Yeah, just point him down, and then when you ask a question, you'll feel it. It's kind of
It's
weird.
weird. I can kind of feel
Just
them.
don't touch just don't touch anything.
Right
Just,
here.
just hold it.
Did you see that?
Leave that camera in your pocket.
Yeah.
I went to red, and then to three. Look, look.
Oh,
Oh my
are you
gosh.
taking a thing off?
No.
If you're still down here, cross the sticks.
My fingers firmly pressed.
Where they going?
Lynn, you don't get scared doing this?
Sometimes it's really creepy.
Like, have you ever had like a time where you wanted to leave?
If you like
Yeah,
that
so
we're
like they were
visiting
follow-
you,
did they
cross the
follow you home?
sticks.
No, nobody's ever followed me home, but sometimes you can come down here and you can just feel the tension.
Yeah.
These things
Isn't
are-
that weird?
These sticks are weird though.
Alright, if you, what was he, Confederate? If you were on the Confederate Army, cross
I like this
the
to turn red again.
sticks.
I went into your
I want this
camera
to
menu
turn
and
red.
went into the the phone menu. You found the camera.
Looks like he wants it.
Went into the camera.
Yeah, but they're not crossing like they were with her.
Maybe he doesn't like your energy.
Ask him, does he like you?
Do you like
Yeah, he
this,
might not like
Tony?
me.
Make
That's
him
what she
cross
just said.
If you like him.
Oh, he
He
does.
likes you.
Isn't that weird when it starts doing that?
You
Yeah.
can also ask him to point where he is.
Can you point to where you are
With the sticks.
with the sticks? Like make them go both the same way.
Like straight ahead.
She's like right
It's
by
right
like,
here.
in her way.
Hmm.
Have you been in this house since you died? Make
Check
them
his
go
head.
cross if you have been.
It's really weird.
So he's been in here the whole
That's
time.
crazy.
At least he likes you.
Am I doing that? I can't tell.
I know.
You're not doing it. There's no way you can do it.
They're so.
Yeah, you have to kind of.
They're so
Here.
like.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to tape something else?
So you just hold them here and. Alright. Oh. Are you in your 20s? Make them cross if you're in your 20s. No, he's crossing. Big time. Can you point to where you are with both sticks?
Do you have one of these?
It's like keeps going over there like that one's pointing like right at her.
Hmm.
Oh, you see it? Look at him.
Oh.
Babe. But they're... Oh my gosh, that's too weird.
It's right here.
Well, that one was just me. The one that on my left. Alright,
Hmm.
somebody ask, can
Does he
you,
like
can you make it go to my left, the sticks? Oh my god.
But just keep it in this area. It keeps going red.
So there's a ghost like right in front of me.
Well, there's somebody in this coffin.
Tony, I just asked him to put the sticks to my left, so that means he's like right there. Because I'm not doing anything.
There's somebody
Does
in
anybody?
there.
I would recommend you guys try this. Anybody want to try it? It's
I want
really
to try it
intense.
upstairs. I want to try it upstairs.
I don't know what else.
I don't know.
Other question to
I know.
ask. Here, you want to bet? That's really
Oh,
intense.
isn't that weird?
Thank you.
Baby, look at that face on that thing, on that man.
I know. I saw it. Movie Chip.
It's crazy,
Come on,
man.
baby, look at it though.
I know.
It looks like he's gonna look at me.
You have the camera?
Yeah.
If you had children,
Where's
make
your-
them
the
cross.
Camera, other camera. The both of
Well,
them.
they have,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
I have it.
Yeah.
I asked
Here,
if you
baby,
had
you want
So
children.
these children.
I kind of like just standing here watching.
If you had, did you have 2 children? Make them separate. Oh, look at that. That's crazy, man.
Wow. I wish we could. Does anybody have like one of them sound things?
Who does?
Recorders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a recorder going back here.
Okay. Well, maybe we can ask him his name, even though. So what is the Confederate soldier's name?
I'm trying to get the flash on this.
Say it on that recorder thing.
Anybody good with cell phones and cameras? I'm trying to get the flash
It'll,
on my
it'll
camera.
pick up around the room, so.
Even the pitch black, when I think flash?
Oh, no,
Here.
probably, no, I was talking about the
flash.
digital recorder.
You don't want a flash?
No, I do. I can't get the flash on. It's the camera. I can't figure it out.
He's a big guy of himself, right?
Yeah.
This is a hard one to
Ask him if he's going to visit anybody tonight.
Oh, what's on the ceiling?
Sorry. So, hey, take pictures. What is that? Is it just?
Water bubbling up.
Oh.
But why is he doing that?
There's a drain right there, should be.
And your water, running
Yeah.
water from the corner.
Right there.
No, when it's not raining, this floor pretty much dry.
Yes,
This is just from today.
yeah.
Okay.
If you walk along the sidewalks today, people's downspouts that empty out onto the sidewalk, it was just like, you turned a fire hose on there, all
Really?
running off the roof.
Alright, so when can we go upstairs?
He'll let us know when it's time to change. We have a while yet, I think. About 15 minutes or so.
You have to be patient when you're doing this.
Yeah.
Don't be in a rush to go from one place to another, because you'll no sooner leave that place and something will happen.
Yeah.
Or something will let you know that it's happy you're leaving because you're leaving the spot. And then,
Yeah.
then you don't want to leave.
So I just want to sit here.
No, we were in a house last summer that we got no activity whatsoever until I started listening to the audio.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to go back and present to people 15 different almost Class A EVPs out of that house. It's part of the Underground Railroad.
Wow.
Very interesting. I think that's some of the most exciting part.
So you were doing something that a house was used for underground railroads.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm reading a book on that right now.
Yes, 'cause
Well,
I-
it's Pennsylvania, the
Whoa.
Underground Railroad.
yes.
Do you have
Wait,
spike?
no, I think I let it. No, I didn't let it because my thumb's been. It spiked, but then it went away. Is that normal? I don't know. I might have let my thumb off. Let me just.
And when you're using those, you have to move them slowly.
Okay, real slow.
Yeah, you have to move them slowly.
I hear that in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
What is that?
The sump pump or something?
Mhm. It was, you know, a long time where it was suddenly discovered, because the families came back to the homes.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times, you know, the Confederates who had confiscated like their house and the attics, any place along here that had like the attic, the Confederates ended up using it kind of like snipers.
Yeah.
So, or sharpshooters as they called them then. So, when families came back afterwards, they found like the bodies and things.
Now, the guy that Mr. Farnsworth, he actually died in battle, so he wouldn't have came back.
Well,
Right.
it's just named after him, okay?
Oh.
So I don't think he had any connection to here, and it was just in honor of him, because I believe he was made a general, and then the
Yeah.
next day he was in the battle over kind of by Big Round Top and the Rose Farm, that kind of area between there, and he was killed.
He was killed,
Yes.
Okay, so he didn't actually live here.
No, the inn is just named in honor of him.
Oh.
Mr. Sweeney was a house owner here.
Yeah, I've heard
Farley.
this.
I think we're experiencing Sweeney and McFarland. It's
Are you?
heavy. It's a heavy, yeah.
Will we go in the McFarland room tonight?
When we
Yeah,
go
you get to
upstairs.
go explore, right, when you're on the second level, you will,
Is
yes.
that a picture right by that owl with that hand?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, he's like, is that real?
And whoever's got the rides might ask if Jeremy's down here, or, you know, Mary.
We have an extra set of rods if anyone wants them. She went to get her camera.
If Mary's down here,
You do?
make this
You want
go
the rods?
red or a
You
different
have a
color.
round
play
thing
with
in
them, of
rods.
course.
Alright, and if any, do you want to try the night vision?
I'll wait on that. I don't know about that.
Anybody else want to try the night vision?
Can I try it actually?
You'd
Remember,
be
don't
good
shine
at
it
it.
into a light.
What do you ask now? How do we start this? Yes or no questions, right?
Can I try
Yes.
this?
I have one of those.
Okay.
You guys sit.
What should I ask it?
Have you found any temperature difference anywhere?
Not really. Just
Me either. No.
Yeah.
Oh, this just went up by itself, like when I wasn't paying attention to it. I saw it
Just gotta
out of
keep
the corner
watching.
of my eye.
Just gotta keep watching.
It went up, down,
Mhm.
up, down. So I'm gonna,
Time to ask questions.
I'm not even ask the question. You're going home again.
okay, let's see.
Do this one.
Is there only one soldier down here? Make it go across if it's true.
Nope.
Is it going across?
I don't
Ask if there's more than one person.
Is
If
it-
there's more than one person, make it cross.
Yeah.
If there's more than one person down here, make them cross.
Looks like they're cross. I can't see him.
Anybody?
There's only so many yes or no questions.
Hold on. I'm supposed to look at
Do you need the laser to come on? Night vision.
What?
I didn't get the laser to come on.
Is it crossed now?
Yeah. So there's more than one person down here.
Okay. Is there any women down here? Make it separate if there's any women down here that aren't alive.
Just look.
No.
Just
No
look.
women.
Yeah.
No questions other people have asked and have got response to, like, do you like Yankee women? Did you have, again, did you have a dog? Did you have a girlfriend? Like, was Jefferson Davis your president? Was Abraham Lincoln your
Okay,
president?
that's a good one.
Pick one. Any of those. You ask. You're good at question asking.
Oh my goodness. Alright, is it cross? Cause I can't see. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cross. If Abraham Lincoln was your president, make it go apart.
Now there's no cross.
Who was the other Jefferson Davis?
Well,
Jefferson Davis?
Yeah.
Was Jefferson Davis your president? Make them separate. This is so creepy.
Confederate?
Is it separating?
Yeah.
So that means he was Confederate.
Yeah, and that's what he said.
Are you a Confederate? Make them cross if
Yeah.
you're a Confederate.
He's like, stop asking me the same thing.
And it's,
Yeah.
but it's consistent, which
Yeah,
is cool.
yeah, that is cool.
You might wanna ask if
I'm gonna ask him the same.
1863, you know.
That's
Yeah, I said, yeah.
What am I asking?
Was it
I don't know,
1863?
Is it, was he a soldier from 1863?
Or ask them, is this year 1863?
Is, if, how do we say it, yes or
Whoa,
no?
whoa, whoa. That's
Is
fine.
this year 1863? If it is, make them separate. Guess not.
Why?
Are you the same soldier from before? Hold on. If you're the same soldier from before, make them cross.
If you died from a gunshot wound, make them cross.
Alright, my pen's dead.
I have one.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's a brand new pen.
If,
It is, and
do
it's
you
not running.
ever leave the Farnsworth
It's the second
house?
time it's tough.
If you
on
do,
me. I was not going
open.
back.
Make them separate.
Yeah, it's torn.
My cross pen, if you wanna borrow it.
So he never leaves the Farnsworth house.
If you had a pet, make them separate. If you had a dog, make them cross. Did you ride a horse? Make them separate.
These freak me out. I don't like these. That's like,
Yeah, it's kinda crazy, right?
like he clearly rode a horse. Point to where you are in the room. If you can, make them both point in the same direction to where you are. He's sitting right by you.
He's right in front of you.
There.
Somebody might wanna look with their, night vision.
Hey, right now. That shape.
Right in front of us.
Something like that.
I looked up there, but
The temperature's still up.
Might be nestled up right here beside me.
do you feel?
Come here, big boy.
Are you sitting?
Temperature under the
That's
chair
if
is
he's
lower.
sitting down.
Temperature under the chair.
Are you sitting down in a seat? If you're sitting down in a seat, make them cross.
It is lower, I can feel it, but that's just natural, right?
He's sitting down in a seat.
Yeah, but in spots it's like in the 60s, 62, 63. Under the chair it's like 58. Going down. Now it's back up, he's moved.
Is that what they do? They'll move around a lot, or?
They do move.
Did you have a girlfriend? Make them separate if you had a girlfriend. Or a wife.
I guess what I don't
You
understand
did.
is, do years go by, like they do for us with them, or?
Tom, these are freaky. You guys
It
try
does,
these.
Because
but
time-
some people don't realize that they're.
Do you guys want to try these?
okay, and so they might still
No.
That's
That they're-
Are you
yeah.
sure?
That's
I'll
what I
try,
was
but I'm not
thinking,
asking
but
any questions.
the
Alright.
way
Someone
we
else
act
asks
is so,
questions,
is
yeah,
so
okay.
different than the way people back then spoke and, you know, like their mannerisms. That's why I just find it
Oh, I don't even know how to see out of this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Either just the front, like finder, or
it's
the
so
back
hard.
to bring it into focus.
Alright.
well, don't forget, you know, science and dimensions, the string theory
Yeah.
about how dimensions can
Ask,
cross.
Yeah.
ask if there's a little boy down here.
Yeah.
If there's a little boy down here, make them cross. He's upstairs in our room.
No, I don't think so.
Might ask if Sissy's down here. Sometimes she comes down here.
Sissy.
She's the little girl.
Sissy, if you're down here, make them cross.
If there's only one person down here, make them cross.
Are they girls?
there's
No, it's very, it's like consistent. Like not one thing has been different.
Yeah, they never changed the answer.
What's his name again?
W?
No.
George. What was
Yeah.
George? Right?
Sweeney.
If you like,
Oh,
whoa,
that's-
they
no,
scared me.
that was-
If you like George, cross.
Like for you.
If you think my beautiful wife is attractive, cross. Is it Vicky?
If you don't like George, cross.
Hey, my pen's not working. I'm using
George who?
Is that the orange?
George Sweeney. So if you have anything for you, then let me know.
It's freaky, these things moving around even a little. Can't tell if I'm doing it though.
Yeah, that's how I was. Because they're
When
so
they move,
sensitive.
And you're so
When they
like
move, you'll know it.
fancy.
You'll
and-
know it. You feel
Because
it,
they're
like,
so,
you
they're
feel
so
it.
like,
Yeah, they're like wiggling around. So.
yeah.
Anybody want to try this out?
I tried it already. Where'd you get that one from? Is that from you?
What?
Yes. Do they
Yeah.
like Yankees?
Alright, hold on. Alright. If you like Yankees, cross.
If I could even answer if they hate Yankees.
Yeah. If you hate Yankees, make it cross.
Yankees are the North, right?
Yeah.
He said he's Confederate.
That's good. If it's Confederate again.
Are you a Confederate? If you are, make them cross.
You might have left.
Yeah.
Those things are moving like crazy.
You might not
If you're
like
still in the
that.
room, make the sticks cross.
Well, it sounded like it was.
Okay.
Did you slam the door shut?
Did you
No, it's
slam the
outside
door
the
shut?
room,
If
so
you
I
slam
wouldn't
the
be able
door
to tell
shut, cross.
Who it was.
You're not gonna like that.
Whoa!
Why?
That's
God.
crazy.
If you're angry, make them separate. Did you slam the door because you're angry? If you did, make them separate.
Wow.
Oh.
And I was standing about 2 foot in front of that
I
door when
know.
it slammed. Startled me a little bit.
Yeah,
Are-
it's
are-
Tad.
Are you upset that we're here? If
You
you're
barely
upset that we're
budged
here,
them.
make them cross.
I'd have dropped the camera and
Nah, I'm used to that.
Wow. I'd have been clinging to something.
Do you want us to go home? If you want us to go home, make them separate.
Oh, you were friends with us, like.
Oh my God.
Now they're pointing at me.
If you're still in this room, make them cross.
Jeez.
Jeez.
They just don't like girls, or they don't like guys with the thing.
Oh wow, that bubble in the foot just scared me.
Like that.
Can you point to what direction you're in the room?
Next to you.
Right with you, babe. Or right there.
Well,
No.
and Allie's was right there on the front steps smoking, and she didn't hear the door slam.
See
So
what's over there. Are you
So
in the
nobody
back of the
walked
room
down
by
there
the
and touched that
coffin?
door.
You're in the back of the room
So
by
she
the
didn't
coffin
hear it,
making
we just
cross.
That's 72 degrees, and this is
Wow.
63.
Are you
And
sitting
that's
in the seat?
74.
Are you
and that
sitting in the
one's
seat right
63.
there? Make them cross. If you're sitting right in front of me,
well,
make
it
them
might be
cross.
cooler because it's by the water. There's a big
Yeah.
puddle of water, so.
Cooler readings.
Flash,
This
flash,
one's hotter than
flash
that
that
one.
thing
though.
right there. Flash that thing right there.
Careful.
Are you the Confederate soldier from before? Make them separate if you're the Confederate soldier from before.
Was anyone sitting there before or something?
No.
No, nobody's been sitting there.
See, these are all 63, and that one's 72, 74.
If you're still in the
73.
room, if you're still in the room, are you still in the room? If you're still in the room, make them separate.
Ask him if he didn't like the conversation about passing over.
Yeah, we're still in the room, so. Did you not like our conversation about passing over? Is that why you slammed the door? If so, make them cross.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Do you not want to pass over? If you don't want to pass over, make them separate. I don't want these anymore. Does anybody else? I really don't.
Your plan's starting not to write too.
Is it?
Yes.
What's that?
She's writing with a pen, and it keeps each pen she uses ends up not working.
Try this.
Oh, boy.
Can you point to where you are in the room now? Point to the direction that you're in the room now. Not by that door again, I hope.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
looks
you guys,
like
but it's gotten suddenly
Yeah,
colder.
it's
It is
Yeah,
chilly.
Oh, yeah.
freezing.
Are you using our energy to maybe get ready to pound again? I mean, could you use our energy and move something or hit the door again?
If so, make them cross.
Okay, this pen's not running either.
He's gonna do something.
It's 3 pens.
Pound your fist on that door over there real hard again.
If you're angry, pound your fist on that door.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yeah, hear our signal.
Well,
Good, we got him good and angry. So thank you for spending time with us.
Yeah, I don't want
We're
you
gonna go
anymore.
upstairs.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Where's that other? I'm feeling claustrophobic.
I don't like the little lights up here.
All right, everybody. Diana's going to be up in a second. All right. You guys can get started. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I'm going back there.
This is the Garrett window where the sharpshooters were firing out. This one over here.
All right.
I don't know if anybody told you. People sometimes see
Flash.
a body back there staring back at them. Back here too.
Back here?
They would fire out this window,
I'm standing right in the middle.
and several people were shot in that window, and they would take the body back to that corner because it was the safest part of the building.
Picture back there.
Okay. So people have, because they do, when we do storytelling, they'll line up on these benches,
Yeah.
and people in that back corner have looked back and seen somebody looking back at them.
Awesome.
Oh, that's not awesome.
Thanks for that tidbit.
Some of the Confederate soldiers' names: Gordon, William, Lane, W. Okay, Lieutenant Jackson. Some people. Jeremy comes up here. That's why the boys are up here. Okay, feel free to do your thing, whatever you want to do.
Drop a few facts. Freak us out, disappear. Leave us here.
Don't leave us here.
You know, he's just giving us facts. Is that, oh, if you need me, I'm leaving, you know.
That door will open and close by itself. You saw the video.
Now he's telling us more.
We were doing storytelling. I was behind here, listening to the storyteller, and this thing swung open and hit me. And I closed it pretty hard, and it swung open a couple minutes later and hit me again. And so I kept my foot behind the door the whole rest of the
You're not
tour.
leaving.
No, I'm not leaving.
I think he wants to leave out.
Go ahead. You
Well, I'll
can
come over
crawl
there.
back here. You can crawl back here.
There's dead bodies
And do
back
whatever you want to do.
Over there.
Stuff back there, feel free.
Crawl back there.
Mm-hmm.
Back behind
I'm not
the
looking through this. I'm not looking through this thing because if I see something,
People crawl back behind there,
forget it.
and they'll do EVP work or what have you.
No,
Do you want to keep the lights on or
Yes.
No, I say lights off.
off?
I'm fine with them on.
No, I'm not
Whatever
fine
you
with
pull, what's on now.
Oh, Jim.
Of course.
What, all dark?
Wait, see where I'm standing? I am not going anywhere but near the door.
Come on, you're never gonna do this again. Who wants to go back there? I'm not leaving.
You're just dying to get sucked back
Yeah,
there.
just crawl back.
Guess what? That's where the guy. That's
Yeah,
where they
just
would
move
throw
the
the
chair out of the
bodies,
way.
and
You
they
can
sit
crawl
I'm
back.
going back there.
behind you.
Where?
Back here.
You are
No way.
claustrophobic.
I don't like this little space
I don't have
whatsoever.
any.
You can ask yourself. I'm
They
just
used to,
Flash.
pretend I don't know what
this
you're
was
doing.
a room that you could rent and stay in.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
How,
People
was
used
there
to
just
stay-
like beds right here?
Yeah, I mean, and it was advertised as being
Yeah, like,
very rustic. This is the original floor. These are the original rafters.
oh, that's cool.
Everything
I
up
just
here
don't
is
like how small
original.
it is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's right here.
With those things.
I don't know if I want to go back by that. I'm not really sure. What is that back there?
What is what?
That? Like, what's behind the box?
I
Go
don't
see.
know, as I've never been back there.
No way! No way!
But,
Someone else can go see back there.
if it looks like a human body,
No, I don't know what it is. It's just
I
random.
to
I
be
don't
quite
know
honest,
what
You'll
I
be
don't
the
know,
first
'cause
to
I've never
find
been back
out.
there.
People were up here shooting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and look.
window over here. Yeah, there's a
There's like a
bullet
bullet hole
hole
right
straight
above it.
through. That's probably why it's cold up here.
Tony, come here.
Now it's impossible to prove, but it's widely believed that the shot that killed Jenny Wade came out from that window right there. The sharpshooter, yep, no, from this one
Hey,
right
let
here.
me take a picture.
The sharpshooters were fired
Yeah, I
on
want
the
to
East
get a picture
Cemetery
of you,
Hill.
too.
The bullet crashed through 2 doors. It's believed that he was trying to find his range and his windage by trying to hit the doorknob.
Like up and down.
So the bullet crashed through 2 doors and hit Jenny Wade in the back. Came
Is
out
this-
the
is
front and
this
was stopped
above-
by her corset.
Is this above
That's
McFarland
flash.
or the other side?
This is above like the Sarah Black room, so this is in the original brick portion of the house, the 1870s.
There's a ghost beside you.
Oh, really?
This used to be a.
This is above the Sarah Black and Sweeney's.
It really was. Watch yourself.
We were feeling.
There's a hole up there in the floor.
People used to be able to stay up here.
Yes.
You just said that.
Hey,
You
baby.
know what, Tom?
Here, you wanna
No,
hold
I'm
this?
just saying. No, I wasn't
I'm a
making
little
fun of you.
nervous.
I'm sharpshooting.
I'm not hearing things good.
No, do you see the hole above you?
I want that
Oh
door.
my.
Window.
Right there.
That's why I
No,
wanna
I
get
can't
close.
shut the door. I'll be like,
Yeah, no, don't close her in there though.
Anything else, Ben?
No, I didn't see that up there when you were.
I kind of want to shut the lights down.
No, if you're staying in the Sarah Black or the.
Hold on, so that was a shot?
That was a bullet. That's a bullet hole.
I'm surprised there's not bats up here.
I'll let you
Here,
mind
baby, look at
wander
me.
as to
Put-
what
hold that thing
that
up.
would actually be in 1863.
I'm ghost hunting, boys. I'm ghost hunting.
You'll hear the sound of hard leather soles.
honey, do you know how much footage you're gonna have?
I have hard leather soles and steel heel.
What's above the McFarland room?
The McFarland room is part of the original 1810 portion of the house. So there's
Not
no.
above it.
Are you falling?
No.
Please don't fall.
Anybody want to go into that?
Listen, you don't get chances like this often. And if somebody saw you
Feel free to crawl back there and just lay from legs and
Here, Roman, I have a little flashlight. You want to see what's back there first?
Yeah, let's see what's back there.
What is that?
That's just a trunk.
That's true. I don't have any problems with this action.
Good job.
Yeah, you know what?
Good for you.
It's a team. Everyone's for the team. I'm taking it for the team. You know, it'll be nice to meet tonight when I sleep.
Better than-
I think you maybe should talk then.
Yeah, the floors.
Should we use our little sticks? Whoa.
Yeah, let's talk.
You can use the dowsing rods.
Red though.
remember, try and keep it to yes or no questions.
Should we, like,
Right at here.
I love it.
But when you look at the pictures next to
So
her,
she said she curtsied very low to the ground and apologized and said, "I'm very sorry. That will never happen again." To
unfortunately,
this day,
that picture.
she says very little about him because he's seen down in the cellar quite often. Apparently.
Is this where you work up here?
Right now I'm just kind of like in training.
No, you're doing a good
Sean,
job.
well, thank you.
You're doing a great job,
Thanks.
soldier.
I appreciate it.
You really are. And I like his Matchbox cars.
Well, we had him move one of his cars down there in the Sarah Black room.
Today?
Yeah, just tonight.
Just
Sean and I put him out in the Sarah Black room, and then we were talking.
We were down in the basement.
We were talking outside of the room, so nobody went in there. We went back in there because we heard a noise, and the car was facing another direction.
Right. You didn't touch that statue, right? The Cinderella statue?
Which one?
Did you
No.
touch it? No? Did you see where it was at?
Yes, I did.
Where is it? Is it on top
It's
of
over
the
in
thing?
the Schultz room.
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying, but we put it in a certain spot to see if it
Yeah,
would
behind the
move.
door, like on that stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, and it's
I
kind
was
of
like,
behind
wait,
the door in the
wait,
bathroom.
Yeah.
standing up facing us.
Yeah, it's standing.
All right, all right.
Does anyone want to try this
I'm
thing?
not sure yet.
No.
T2 thing.
Yeah, but I can't tell
It's just creepy. Okay.
While Sean was explaining the open air porch there, I was talking with Diana, and we were in the bathroom. You guys haven't been on the second floor yet.
Yeah.
It's that, you remember the story about the little boy who said blood running? It's that bathroom. And I was leaning half in the bathroom. I was talking to Diana, and I just she's staring into the bathroom. At that same time, this is just this evening when Sean was explaining the open air porch, I'm like really hot from wearing this wool, so I'm like sweating up top, but down here by my thigh, by my leg, I started getting really cold. I said, "Do you feel that?" And Diana said, "I can see a man, and he's a soldier, and he's looking at us." Right by the shower. Yeah. And so it got even colder, and it's like, all right. That's like
tonight?
Yeah, just when Sean was explaining the open air porch when we were on the second floor. And I go, is it looking at us? And she goes, it's he. He wants me to let you know it's he. I go, I am sorry. I apologize.
Does anybody see these full-form ghosts except the people that work here?
No, other people have seen them. Employees like of the restaurant have quit
Really?
because one girl didn't really believe in all, the whole ghost thing, and she was working here. I think it was her second week, they said, and she was in the kitchen, and she thought it was one of us storytellers dressed up as a Confederate soldier. She looked up, saw the Confederate soldier, looked down, looked back up, and nobody was there, and she summarily quit. In fact, I guess they told me a story about another girl who was in training to be a storyteller. She didn't really believe in the whole ghost thing. She had an experience down in the cellar where she ended up running out of the cellar and summarily doesn't work here anymore, works for one of the other ghost tour companies in town. I've been told about a story about a woman. W does not like strong-willed women. Bossy type of women.
You think he figures out that W is him by now?
Control freaks.
But like Sean said, I mean, if you let him alone,
Oh, that was me. That was all me.
if you let him alone, he'll pretty much leave you alone. But sometimes that's generally why we don't tell people his name, because you'll get some strong-willed women who decide to taunt him and kind of poke the bear. We're calling law enforcement poking the bear. And they'll try and poke the bear and they'll rile him up. Well, this lady, and she just was down this constantly poking him, saying nobody loved you, all this, all that. Probably on the second floor. We're on the second floor. And
the Sarah Black.
you guys came from the basement. We don't take
No,
anybody
did you
down
stay
the
there
camp
last night?
rooms into the
No, we just
That
got
door,
there
yeah,
fast.
it's across.
Well,
I just
believe
wonder if that does it on a
Mike
regular
or other
basis.
storytellers, he just had enough
Oh,
of this
well,
woman.
we
She was just
checked
a
in
jerk.
about
She was ruining it for
4, I
everybody.
think, and from then till we were standing there talking. never heard it.
Is that serious?
Just until people were up here and started.
When they were standing there, they were shouting this around the second floor. That's the first time I heard it.
Yeah, I was standing right. I was like right inside the room, the door when it first started.
That was the first
So,
time I'd heard it.
well, she just was being very obnoxious.
Wow.
She didn't believe in
clock
anything.
story.
Well, Mike was ushering
As
this
Ivory
tour,
said it
and
right
then he
before
noticed
we-
this lady wasn't with him. He went
like
back
20 minutes before
down
we
to
went
the
down
cellar.
Yeah.
As he was opening the cellar door, he saw her
As it was
flying
off
back
by-
and lands flat on her back at
Well,
his
it was
feet.
in the
And he
AM
goes,
and off by about 30 minutes.
Wow.
She said, well, she decided to go back in the catacombs. That is also one of the places that W hangs out in. And she walked in there and got the vision of a Confederate soldier with a big red beard get in her face and said, leave me alone. She said she was frozen in just where she was standing. And it said, leave me alone, and started pushing her, kicking her, pinching her out until she was finally pushed out of the catacombs. And Mike, the storyteller, said, you know what? I don't believe you, because you've been nothing but problems all night. You know, you've ruined the tour for a lot of people. Why should I believe you? As they were talking, she started developing welts, and especially around her neck, what looked like handprints and fingers. He said, yeah, so...
How did she get back there, though? Did she break the door?
No, it's not locked.
Oh,
It's not locked, but, I mean, we don't take people back there because there's pipes and water heaters and all that. I haven't been back there. I don't know if I want to be back there.
Yeah,
But
I don't know if
when,
I'd go
when
there.
Catherine Sweeney came back, there was a partially buried body back there.
What do you mean
It was partially buried.
Like
Like
head
halfway.
under?
No, I mean, you know, just kind of shoddily buried. That was, most of the bodies were very shoddily buried in Gettysburg after the battle. After a big rainstorm came through, like
Then bodies
August
would
time,
start coming
Like
out.
tonight.
the soil would erode and arms would be sticking up out of the ground,
I've heard that.
legs,
Did,
which is what spurred on the National Cemetery being buried, because David Will's house, he wrote to the governor, Andrew Curtin at the time, and said, hey, we got dead bodies all over the place that are resurfacing. We need to honor our dead, you know,
Yeah.
who died here. We need to establish this national cemetery. So.
Huh. So that's good. This is better than.
Jeremy, complete with your choice.
Are there any Confederate soldiers up here with us right now?
I think they're too busy chasing the other people around the house.
It could be. I mean, they move from room to room. Or
Yeah, like do they get excited when more people come in and like,
sometimes,
you know,
like Jeremy, some of the younger, the kids, you know, just don't want people around. They just want their space.
yeah, like when we were all downstairs, I was imagining like if I was trapped in here, I would want to run down and be like, oh my gosh, look at all these people sitting in here eating cookies and drinking coffee.
Well, you know, you got to imagine that after 150 years, that's a little old maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know that window over there is broken?
Which one?
The one over to my
your right?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knew about that. I'll have to tell
It looks like almost like a
gunshot.
circle.
Yeah, I kind of see on the left side there.
It looks like it could be mistaken for like the outline of a face. Almost like a head.
Mm-hmm.
That spike was me.
You just moved your thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike, you. Oh, never mind. Just gonna have to sit here and be patient.
if anybody's brave enough, again, feel free to crawl back there.
Oh, I'm never back there now.
I went on a hunt here once where a guy, we turned off all the lights and he crawled back there and laid back there.
No.
For how long?
He was back there for a good like 10 minutes, and then he started getting a little freaked out and came back out.
I wouldn't do that in a house that wasn't haunted.
I'll climb back there if you
It
want me
looks
to,
like,
baby.
you know what, babe, give me the camera.
Why does it look like someone's sitting over here by the
Yeah,
window?
do you see that?
Yeah.
Give me the camera, hurry up.
There, like with their knees.
Flash.
Oh, God.
Flash.
I got the whole run of off.
He's funny.
Alright. Flash. Soon. There it goes.
It does look like someone's got their knee up.
Yeah, do you see that? It does.
Yeah. Like they're leaning up against
Yeah.
that wall.
On the right side.
Yeah.
I think I see something moving over there on the
Oh,
left side there.
nice.
Try taking a picture.
Wait, what is it? Flash. Soon. Wait.
I don't know, just kind of, just kind of saw shadow. In the shadow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Flash.
Looks like an orb.
Wait.
I can't tell because the thing won't focus.
Oh.
It looks like an orb.
Did I not? I'm sorry. My
No, that was
camera's
my
like,
bad.
My
No.
camera's like.
You're good.
It's hard to determine when it's gonna fly.
Flash again.
Really? Yeah. It's pretty decent size too. When I was moving again. That's up towards the ceiling.
I don't get the orb things though. Why do people say they're orbs? Why aren't they? Why did it sometimes they look like an orb and sometimes people say they look like they see a ghost?
Circles.
I guess my guess would be just, they take energy to manifest. They pull energy from surrounding areas, which is why, batteries will drain. Because they're trying to pull energy. It takes, I would think, that's why full apparitions are very rare. It takes a lot of energy, I think, to do that for them. So, energy, electricity, whatever it is, it maybe takes less,
Okay.
form, or ectoplasm or mist or, what have you.
Nothing with the heat gun.
Mm-hmm.
I see what I was looking at. There's a crack in that brick. I'll tell you what would stink would be to get shot with one of them lead balls. I mean, they're just, so blunt.
Well, most bullets are, steel jacket bullets nowadays. They would clip you. They clip you, clip the bone. Those, because it's such soft lead and the low velocity of it, it would just shatter bones. Even if you got shot with one today, they probably would be able to put steel plates into your arm, maybe. But,
okay, but it'd still be pretty bad.
If you got shot up here in the upper arm, there was nothing to set. There'd be no bone. It would just be shattered.
Oh.
If you got hit with that, you're dead.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Depending where you got hit, yeah. Gut shots were almost always fatal.
Gut shots.
Yep. Yeah. Just bacteria, that sort of thing. Now, even if they took your arm or leg off, it could become gangrenous. And gangrene is basically you rotting from the inside while you're still alive. Yeah.
So if you got shot in the stomach, would they open you up and try to dig it out?
Nope. They would pretty much just try and make you as comfortable as possible.
Well, with the size of the shot, it'd probably tear you apart anyway.
Yeah, depending.
Baby, what are you looking at?
I put these coins a certain way. I wanted to see if any of them moved.
Oh, yeah, you lined them up, right?
Yeah. Ow.
Hey, watch your beam.
That's another reason why they don't have any way safe.
Yeah.
Where do they, are we going anywhere after this
Yep.
house?
We'll take, after we're done with here, we'll take another 10-minute break. And you
Second.
The guest room's the second floor.
No, I mean like after this house, do we go anywhere?
I think that's it.
Now after that, it'll be pretty much time up. Let's see.
They said when it's not raining, it's going to take you to the Grove.
Yeah.
Because it's 12:37 right now.
Oh, is it that late?
Wow.
I thought it was earlier.
Time's flying.
When you're having fun.
Yeah, well, I thought there'd be some ghosts jumping on us
And
here.
hunting ghosts.
Yeah. So this is actually ranked. This place is ranked in the top, easily the top 10, right?
It's ranked as number 5 most haunted in bed and breakfast by the Travel Channel. I don't know how they come up with that, but that's just what I've been told.
It's still pretty good. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
It ain't over yet. We didn't go down. The ones downstairs were pretty
Second.
good today, right?
Oh yeah, the
What's
second
the
floor.
most haunted floor? The basement, the second
I
floor
don't know. I don't know if there really is a most haunted floor.
We got orbs in our room. Good feeling.
They kind of, you know,
I'm not so sure I want to go in my
float
room
in
and
between,
investigate too
go where they
much.
want.
We just have to go back in there.
Yeah.
There's not much haunting in the Lincoln room, right?
Last time when
No.
I was at the recorded one, I think everybody wound up sleeping in
that's
the
the
same
thing,
room.
I
Every
saw a
day.
picture of that, and I'm like,
they-
we're not saying that.
Everything, stuff is happening in the single room, I guess.
Right.
In the same room.
As far as activity-wise, it is less
that's good.
than like the Sarah Black room, which would probably
4
be
other
the
people
most.
in the whole place.
Like the Catherine
Oh,
Sweeney
Sarah
room,
Black.
is close second.
Me,
We did hear that
Schultz,
cat.
and 4 other
Oh.
The
people.
Schultz, the Schultz would
so
probably
scary.
be right there smack dab in the middle.
Time did you hear the cat?
Around,
least?
I would probably say
6:30.
Well,
6:30, yeah.
somebody told Sean told me that he was working here. He was in the bookstore, and somebody who was in the Lincoln room and I believe the Jenny Wade room adjoined, share a wall,
Mhm.
and somebody in the Lincoln room said, "I just saw a Confederate soldier and he walked through my wall." And then somebody else came who was staying in the Jenny Wade said, "I just saw a Confederate soldier and he walked through my wall."
That's weird.
And it was the July
Right in
3rd
the middle.
and the anniversary of the battle.
Oh, that is
Now there's
crazy.
two different types of hauntings or paranormal activity. Like an active haunt, like most of the activity here in the Farnsworth house would be like an active, intelligent type of thing where spirits would interact with you. They will answer questions, move rods, light up the EMF detector.
Yeah, like now, if you're hearing gunshots and stuff like that, that's
That could be
that's
that could be more of a
residual.
residual type
Yeah.
thing.
Gunshots, cannon fire.
It could be an active thing.
What do you mean residual?
A residual thing would be more like when a traumatic event happens, like the Battle of Gettysburg, or you know, we're made up of energy, like a quartz watch, right?
Mhm.
It's quartz like stone. It has vibration. It makes the clock go. One of the theories is brick, stone, different type of natural materials absorb human emotion or energy, and if it's a particularly traumatic type of thing, that can embed in mineral, quartz, that sort of thing. And geologists have determined there's a lot of quartz and certain type of composition of material in the soil in Gettysburg. So a residual type of thing would be something that's happened. It's not an active type thing. It's not necessarily a spirit haunting, but it's kind of like a tape that's stuck on play. Occasional play, rewind, it'll play again another time. But it's nothing that you can interact with. It's nothing that's cognizant of you.
Hmm.
So, how does this play? Like, do you have like religion or anything?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So how does this all play
Yeah,
into
it's
like
You know,
that?
I've had people ask me because I'm Catholic,
Right. I am too.
Yeah.
and my dad is an uber-duper, very traditional Catholic.
Right.
And I took him on a ghost hunt here, and he does not believe in anything like that. And I told him we were out in the Grove, and he smelled cherry tobacco out in the middle of the
Yeah,
woods
so
with no
you-
kind of source. And I was like, "Hey, did you smell it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What do you think?" You know? And he's like, "I don't know." You know? But he doesn't believe in ghosts. My family doesn't believe in ghosts. They tease me for working here.
See, that's what's
So-
weird. I asked that question downstairs, and that's when the door slammed.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, well, how does this relate to like heaven? How do they get to
Because
heaven?
like I almost feel guilty like staying like if it, but not just because you're a ghost doesn't necessarily mean that you're evil.
No, I wouldn't say that at all.
That's on the window.
I wouldn't say that at all. To be quite honest, I don't really know how it fits in.
Yeah, that's
Whoa!
weird. What?
Just spiked again.
This is an orb behind you.
Huh?
There's an orb behind you.
What's up, buddy?
It's by the window though. It's not like right next to you.
I'm gonna walk
Actually, it
towards
looks
the
like two of
light.
them now. Another picture of one.
Look, your thing lit up more.
Yeah, because there's two orbs on
Flash.
It was like right here. And it moved.
Like, am I
I
close
see it
to
again
it?
actually too. Yeah, there's two of them now.
Oh, you can see him through the night vision.
I also started since I got here, we able to see him.
Yeah.
See the energy.
I
What?
don't know if it was my leg, or my. It felt like something was touching my freaking calf.
It wasn't me.
Mike, who's one of the storytellers, who, when we tell stories, we sit in that chair right where
Are you
you're
kidding
standing,
me?
sitting, sir. He says he'll be
Maybe
telling
we did.
stories and he'll get
They
poked
touch
and
you.
prodded in the back, and so people get
That's scary.
poked and
I
stuff
don't know if
and
it was
grabbed
my
up here.
chin, but I don't even know.
You're sitting there and all of a sudden you feel something cold. Could be
It was weird.
Baby, look at you.
one.
Now you're all spooked.
Why does it do that? It's just every now and then I know my thumb's down, but it'll go.
Yeah, to go to red and then go right back down. What does that mean?
Probably the pressure. If you let off the pressure a little bit.
That
I
was
saw
that.
that, yeah.
But
Do you want me to hold it for you?
it doesn't go like that big. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It just goes like up 2.
Well, it could just be something in the general vicinity.
Here, you want to hold it for a little bit?
No.
This is my chew.
You can go get it
Chris,
after.
run something by you.
Sure.
Where were we? The orphanage tour.
The orphanage, okay.
And I'm sitting there and they start talking.
Did you actually go in the orphanage? The old
Yes.
orphanage?
We're in the basement.
Oh, wow.
Where's this at?
This is
Soldiers
Baltimore Hill on up Baltimore Street on Cemetery Hill.
That sounds sad. So
Isn't that the Soldiers Museum now?
Yeah, it's right next to the Soldiers Museum.
Yeah.
so the
it was-
parents that died in the
Flash.
Civil War had
It was
In.
it was an orphanage, and there was
Flash.
during the battle they found a New York soldier
Walmart.
on York and where the fire department is now. There's a little memorial. They found this dead body. And he was
Flash.
hunched over, and he was holding this picture of 3 children in his hands. And there was no other way to identify him. So they printed up this picture and sent it out in various newspapers throughout the country, throughout the North. Well, it was printed in a publication called the American Presbyterian,
Yeah.
and only one person in this tiny little town in New York got it, and it was the minister, and he recognized it as his neighbor's kids. And so it came back to the soldier was a Sergeant Amos Humiston of the 153rd New York. Well, after the war ended, they built a children's orphanage for kids who had been orphaned by the war, and the 3 kids were there. And Mrs. Humiston was the first headmistress there. Well, she eventually, this opened in 1866. She was the first head matron there. She eventually gets remarried and leaves with the kids. Well, a new headmistress is brought in. Her name is Mrs. Carmichael. And it was widely rumored in the papers and legal communities and whispered about the residents of Gettysburg that she was a real B-I-T-C-H. And she would chain the children up in the basement. They called it the dungeon as a form of punishment. They'd leave kids out in the cold and just generally really mistreat them. They actually did inquiries in there, but all evidence of any misuse or abuse disappeared. Well, it closed, I believe, in the 1870s because it was just, the rumors were rampant that things are going on there. But today, people say today, if you walk by the old orphanage, you can hear the cries of the kids coming from the basement. Now, I believe that's also a bed and breakfast nowadays, and you can stay there. Am I right?
No.
No? Just a private house now?
No, it's Soldier. It's below the Soldier Museum.
Oh, that's
and
right.
And then it has what was that, dock something or another. Yeah,
No, it's
They
not
have a
bed
penny
and breakfast.
penny
Yeah,
arcade
like a penny
upstairs.
arcade.
Oh, really?
Well, we
Well,
went.
well, yeah, run that.
We
Sorry, I
went,
got
we
to
went
the
and
story.
there was a psychic was there too.
Okay.
Do want to take over on that one? He wasn't that good in our opinion.
Okay.
He was kind of scattered,
Mm.
but he started talking about the little boy, about him being under the table and there was toys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden I felt like a pain in my leg, like I had been bit.
No kidding.
Yeah, and
And
it's
we,
like
we
a,
were sitting in the corner where they have
The
the
yeah, we were in the
marks.
corner. We both of us were in the corner where they had the
vat.
what's
Like
it called?
a vat of water that they would put them in and chain them so their heads would just barely
And
above water.
I had brushed
They
against
used
the
to
chain.
have to
that was
tread
coming out of
water.
the wall.
Yeah, tread
Yeah,
water
children.
to keep their heads afloat.
Oh my
So
god.
like that sound like something that could go on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
I don't understand why you would do that to anyone, especially
She was
an
mean.
innocent child. Then don't go around kids. Don't
Make
let
them
it-
tough, baby.
And
Make them
she got
tough.
caught and went to court, and they
That's what we'll be
told
doing
her
with our
not to
kids.
do it anymore. So she had some of the kids do it, the older kids.
I don't know. That's terrible. I don't even like to think about that, to be honest. Oh my gosh.
People just, oh, that looks like something right there. Babe.
Took a
Did you
picture,
see
right?
that?
Yeah.
What?
She took pictures of all that. Like that. It's one in the window again.
Yeah, I can't.
There's an orb. Wait, what
There's
colors?
one too. See that?
Blue, red.
The window's open.
Oh, that's right. Mm.
But it's
You
not
guys
this
feel,
one.
I mean, feel free to do EVP work or
You see?
ask questions.
Yeah,
with,
there's
with
that
the
ball
K2s.
up there.
What can
By
we
that
ask?
pole,
Do you want to
see
ask
it?
questions and I'll hold it up?
I mean, you
Flip
can ask
back.
anything from,
Look,
I mean,
look.
anything you can
That's
think
up
of.
there,
People have
that's
asked, you know,
up
what's your
there.
kind of favorite kind of ice cream?
Whoa, do you see that?
Probably the most unusual would be
Ice cream,
walnut.
then it's kid.
Walnuts?
Walnut flavored ice cream. They had ice cream
Walnut.
back in the 1860s.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, let's ask
But
some
it wasn't-
questions.
it wasn't-
Up here,
Rocky Road and you
make
know,
this
Yeah.
green
Moose
light
tracks.
flicker.
So how many, what's the proper word?
Spirits.
So how many spirits
Is it
are,
you?
Whoa.
About 14.
Yeah.
What happened?
Might be moving.
oh, I'm sorry, I got, how many spirits are up
I
here?
closed my eyes for a second.
It
Sorry.
was moving.
I don't like this thing no more.
What'd he say?
We're moving.
Going down to the real good floor.
Oh,
Really?
A lot of cold air coming out of
if
Yeah.
you step in here, your whole body starts to tingle.
See now? You tingling?
I got it just for a couple seconds.
I think I have like no open portals for
You're like my wife, huh?
no open portals for the not for the. Not that I don't believe it.
We walked around the cornfield down in Antietam,
Yeah.
and like a couple of spots, hair in
Felt-
the back of my
yeah.
neck stood up. She
like-
followed me around, nothing.
She's like, yeah. All right, come in here and see if you feel cold and like tingly, because I don't, and these two do. We're checking out the cold and tingly. Do you? No.
No.
Nuh-uh. Like I feel cold.
You guys
The
okay
temperature-
in there?
The
Yeah,
temperature is
we're
definitely
alright.
lower in
This
here.
isn't McFarland, right?
Nope, that's
No, this is the Garrett bathroom.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
We're seeing if we feel anything. We don't. I don't. They do.
It's like a haunted house.
Mm.
It's not like a haunted house, it is
It
haunted.
is. You know what I mean?
We kind of missed her. Oh, this here?
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, it's kind of like hello.
See,
Okay.
now I don't feel it.
Yeah. Maybe when it's just. Wait, I didn't do the night vision thing in here. Let's see. Did you take pictures of anything?
Not yet.
What are you waiting for? I wonder if anybody's in our room. Are you guys staying here?
I heard why.
And you know, we can't get the cork back in, it's terrible. One scared, the other one screams.
Here, my lady loves to scream. Well, because my mind immediately went. Got it, yes, I know. Well, what?
Is your name Sean? What is there a breaker over here?
Yeah, there's a breaker.
What about that one? You can hear everything. Where's Jim?
Right here.
Hi, Jim.
Just gonna take a couple pictures of that.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll step by and step back. Just don't need me. If you get a chance to stay somewhere, stay at the Little Round Top Farm.
Oh, you know, somebody else was just telling us about that downstairs.
We've been there twice now. We haven't really experienced anything. It's just a really, really nice
Is it
place
nice?
to stay.
They just told us about that.
And the other one we've stayed in is that's the investment suite at the General Lee's headquarters. She has a picture in the room in front of the TV. It's blacked out like where someone's standing.
It's in front of the TV. Oh, it's on TV. Yeah, I think the little flashlight too. Yeah, they have to.
It gets a little thing. It's like a
I know, yeah, they don't know where the heck they are. Did you see anything?
Which way do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go down this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my name.
That's not good. What is this?
Sarah Black Room.
Oh, yeah. Hear something moving? It's me. I'll try to see if I smell anything.
This is a neat room.
See, I think this room feels just as chill as the other room.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of pictures on there, buddy.
Sissy, are you glad we're here with you?
This will see me.
I'm not gonna see them do the Eisenhower room. I want to see if they. I want to see them do our room.
Shy.
You guys
Go
want
back
to
to
come
our
to
room.
Nan with us?
Yeah, you're going back to our room?
Oh yeah, that's their room.
It's kind of weird, all this. Everyone's in your room.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
So we have to wait. There's 20 left. 29. We had activity in here too.
You did?
I got wicked cold 2 times when I walked in the hair in the back of my neck. Oh, this is your room.
Yeah, this is our room. This is your. I know this is the room we wanted. She always wanted a Cinderella thing, so that's.
Yeah, I trust him.
Oh, it's cold in here.
It is chilly in here.
Okay, where's your Cinderella thing?
Should be behind here.
All right.
I don't know if I want to go in there.
She doesn't want to see where it really might be.
Right?
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
What?
What difference is that back in?
Yeah, it's
What
very
room is
chilly.
this?
Schultz.
That's how I was gonna get away with it.
I was wondering how this room worked. Now I know.
Yeah, now I know.
Smacked.
I'm just kidding. All the cameras set up in our rooms are for ghosts.
Sure they are. Of course they
Like
are.
they would get anything.
Yeah.
Everything's how you left it, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
you
least
know,
everything's how you left it.
is your Cinderella still there?
That's great.
Yeah, she's still there. I can't see what
she's there.
which way she's facing, but I don't know.
I don't know. If I wake up tomorrow or in the middle of the night and it's moving, I'm gonna be really upset.
It smells funky in here.
It did smell weird in there.
Like what? Bad smell or good
Yeah,
smell?
bad.
Like
Bad?
Yeah.
It does smell kind of funky in here.
Oh, get out of there.
It smells so bad, I'm gonna
Sorry.
stay.
It's orange.
He's got a
You don't want to
thing.
stay for this conversation.
Who has the orange over here?
Who has the
Toilet
pincer thing?
flushing.
You do,
I
too,
do.
right?
Yeah.
What?
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Don't ask because you do want to know.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go for it.
Ask him.
I mean,
Ask him.
That's because it's a light, right?
alright. Is there anyone in here? If there is, cross the sticks.
Don't do it.
Jump on the bed.
Jump on the bed.
Teddy
If there's
bear's
a spirit in
okay.
here,
They're
cross
moving,
the
but they're not
sticks.
crossing.
Or walk closer to the 2 green lights.
This is green right here on your bed.
I know. I'm a
Wow,
little
you
nervous
gotta
about that. I
piece
ain't
that
sleeping
up.
on this side.
Wait, is that you?
Yeah. See how you got scared?
It is my knee.
Yeah, so you can see the room. Yeah, that's awesome.
Teddy, are you haunted?
His
What
name
do
is
you
Ted.
have there? Is that, how do you have that set up?
Whoa.
High or light here.
Did you leave your finger off
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
That is awesome.
I wanna
Now,
to
do
that
you
one
go out
bathroom.
ghost hunting?
I have before, yeah.
Have you got cool stuff?
Yeah, little things here and there.
It's green right here.
It's
Ooh,
that-
it went orange.
The craziness, like, you
Look
know.
at that.
Oh, nice.
Go
That's
ahead.
me.
Is there anybody here?
do
Could you make
flash.
it to go red?
Flash.
Did it go?
Tom, don't put your hand there.
Why? I'm trying to get them.
Whoa.
Here, put the things out.
It's orange over here,
It's
guys.
orange right behind you. Don't turn
She's
around. I'm not making
It's
that up.
staying orange.
Yeah.
Nice and solid then.
It's all right.
If there's somebody in here,
Maybe
Is
it's that little
it-
make
guy.
this
What's his
Go to
name?
red.
Wes?
walk
Jeremy,
closer.
is it you? Make it go up if it is.
I'm seeing.
If there's anybody in here, make the wires cross.
I don't know if you're gonna like this, but there's an orb over there. Closer to
Yeah,
you.
look, it's orange
closest
right
to you.
at you, Tony.
Wow,
Look
look
at
at
this
that.
light.
There we go.
Close your eyes, I'm gonna flash it.
All right, get me.
If it's
Great.
Jeremy, make the things open.
It's tiny, but it's over there.
It's W.
He's still there. He's still in there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Someone is in here because this thing's going again.
He's over there in the bathroom.
It's like right at your face.
No, the whole thing is orange over here. Look, it's over here too.
It's right in this area.
Anybody have a heat gun?
Yeah.
You want? Let's get out of here actually, because I do have to sleep here later.
Oh, this is where you're sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're in the bathroom.
I'm not gonna need that.
As long as I'm not last going out.
I'll be last going out.
Now, they wouldn't get mad at me for playing with them like that, would they?
I don't think so. Just be nice.
I am.
Oh yeah, there
You're
you go.
right here.
Oh, it has a little hole.
Where are you going?
There's nobody in our room. Go ahead.
Sweeney, you are a mean man. That's true.
It's funny, man. And then there's a sign on the table. Yes.
tapes will be entertaining since there's so many people in here. I don't smell anything.
I'm gonna stop for a minute here.
What are you gonna do?
Change this tape.
Last time it was definitely lilac.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I kept saying, I want to smell something.
And it switched. It seems to change places in the room though. It was really strong over here.
That's why I was standing over here, and I'm
Before.
like. I'm a pretty good sniffer.
Hello, Nan. Is Nan around here?
No, I don't smell it.
I just walked right
Did you
into
smell it?
Yeah.
You do it.
I just walked right through it. Smell
It's like sweet.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't smell a lot.
I don't know what it is. I just walked right through it when I walked over here. Just for a second.
These guys are good.
We were in with the little girl against us.
Really?
I had her beeping that thing so fast. I said, "Can you make that beep again for me real fast?" I love it. Things are going nuts.
She's like, sure. What's going on? It's like right over the threshold. The pen.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Make myself nuts here.
I know, I'm carrying all this stuff. You know what? I don't need that. That's me.
Oh.
That's me. Where do you want to go, Jim?
Across the hall.
Okay.
Huh. Sit there.
Are you angry now? Oh. Do you like all this company? Okay. As soon as he left us.
Do you like it just when the girls are here?
Are you still here with us? You gotta make a noise, do something, let us know you're here.
Jim?
Yes.
Or did the missus tell you to be quiet? What does your meter say, Jen?
3.
Yes, he went back down.
1.3.
Wow, 1.3. Yeah. We had that up to just about 6 again.
Did you ask them if you liked all of them in there?
I did, Carrie and I did before, and both our
Yeah.
meters. I said, are you upset to have all these women in your room? And both meters went full at the same time.
Wow, he must be listening.
Well, I asked if the missus was here, and my K2 went off. Let's go back up again.
People back there.
Want to try to go in another one?
I don't know if there's anything in there. Should probably try another one for. Yeah, I'm gonna go in that back.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Too quiet. Let's start
We did get the smell again in this room though. Did you get it again?
Are we getting anything on the red, infrared here?
No.
No.
No. But I gotta take it and actually analyze it, put it on a big screen and look at it.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to see on just this little tiny screen.
How are you guys picking out any readings?
Oh, yeah, highlights. I had a 6.1.
Is there anybody in here with me?
Sorry. This room right here.
Yeah, that one in there. What was your highest thing here? 3 something, which is still high. What, here?
No, Sissy's in there. Sissy and Mary are in there.
She's been in that back bedroom most of the night.
Tell me your name. Yep, I'm gonna go now. Cheryl, I just got that smell in here a minute ago.
Did you?
Yeah, over there by the bed.
See, I think it's.
It's just like a perfumey smell I got. It could be anything. So, you know what the best way to actually investigate this place is just have a group of 2 or 3 people. Just go through the whole place instead of 30 people.
No.
Yeah.
It's all money.
I know that.
Nan, you in here?
Is somebody coming up the stairs?
Yes, there is.
Standing at the top of the steps.
Is there someone in here?
It's okay.
Is Sissy here?
Sissy, are you here? Do you remember me? Are you here, Sissy?
Hold on, I just turned off the lights in case
They must get tired too.
Yeah, they're like, okay, you guys.
Leave us alone, will you?
You're still running around the house.
One of them had that rosy smell.
Yeah.
though.
Where we just came, well, the first.
I'm sorry.
That's
Oh, there's Kim. Excuse me.
take a walk back. Sure.
Can you just go back downstairs now?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I guess we're wrapping up then.